2005, and he belongs to 3 clubs. And there's a good reason for that. That's because he wants to get good in a hurry. He's a project manager for Honda, based in Torrance. And he has three hobbies. First one is golf. The second one is golf, and the third one is golf. So you can't go wrong when you say he likes golf. He dreams to be a professional speaker one day, and I think he's on his way, as most of you are in one way or another, but he is working diligently at it, and that's why he belongs to 3 clubs. So if you would, please welcome Pan Kao, the shortest distance between 2 dots. Shortest distance between 2 dots. Please welcome Pan Kao.
Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmaster, and most honored guest. So that's a question. What is the shortest distance between 2 dots? Anyone to give it a shot?
Straight line.
Simple, right? Straight line. I want to hold your thought. Let me give you one more criteria. This is not the math class. This is the real life. What is the shortest distance between 2 dots? Before you answer that question, and let me share with you a couple of stories that I have myself. When I started 5 years ago with Toastmasters, I didn't like my voice at all. I don't know how many of you heard your voice and like it. How many of you heard your voice and like it the first time? I still didn't like it. But for me, I want to improve my voice, not just the communication skill. What do? I want to take a lesson. So I asked Bill. I said, Bill, do you know anybody is teaching vocal lessons? And he did. He told me a lady is around here. So I started to call the ladies up to, hey, I'm interested in taking vocal lessons. And I'm not a professional singer. I have no intention to sing. I cannot sing anyway. But my goal is to learn how to speak properly using the right muscles. So I think probably once a month would do that. The problem is, I went there first month, and then second month, and I called, the lady was sick, and said, oh, maybe we'll reschedule to next month. And then I never called and never picked up the phone, I never went back again. I feel so guilty myself, so I decided, let me buy a couple of DVDs. So I did. I bought the first set of DVD, and I listened to that. The very first 2 weeks, from my home to work in Torrance, it takes about 40-50 minutes. I listened to the DVD, the CD. I practiced so hard, and every day I was like dog panting while trying to learn what is called the diaphragm breathing. To breathe correctly, use the right technique, the abdominal breathing, use the right technique to breathe the right muscle to practice that. The problem is, it didn't last long, 2 months. So I try again later. So the point I'm trying to make is, it seems to me it's so straightforward. I want to learn how to speak, how to improve my voice. So the shorter distance is what? To take vocal lessons or to buy a book or DVD to learn from them. But the results prove out that it didn't work for me, for myself. About 3 years ago, I started going to the gym at work. And the reason of that is, both my parents had heart problems, and I knew that I'm getting downhill now, 50-something years old, and start worrying about one day I'm going to have some heart problem. So the first things, I go there, I have no intention to grow my muscle, nothing at all. I was interested in cardiovascular exercises. So I do the bicycling, I run the treadmill, and then people told me that, you know what, sometimes if you want to strengthen your vascular muscles, the cardiovascular muscle, you have to do some weightlifting too. I didn't believe that at the very beginning. But however, after a while I realized that it is true, because where's your heart is right here in the chest. And when it pumps, if you pump the muscle itself, the heart itself, it's going to take the extra work. If you have a muscle around the heart and you do exercise and move a little bit, it helps the heart to pump. And that is really true. So I started to do weightlifting, to do some machine weightlifting to grow my muscles. Then one day, after about 1.5 years, I realized that, you know what, the best exercise is running. I start running during the lunchtime. And when I start running, you know what happened? Not only it helped me to strengthen my muscle, it also helped me to learn how to breathe correctly. And that is really something hidden, because I've been through 3 steps. One is the cardiovascular exercises, and then through a little bit weightlifting, and then do the running. What happened was my muscle, my diaphragm muscle, my abdominal muscle strengthened. I have a little bit muscle there now. And not only that, when I run, what happened? I start to breathe. And because my age is different from when I was young. So the problem, well, not the problem, it turned out to be, the more I run, I have to learn how to breathe correctly. Otherwise, I'm going to out of breath, and then I will have to stop. So the running not only give me that, learn what I want to do, and once I know how to do the diaphragm breathing, then I can link that, what I need, back to, oh, you know what, I try so hard to learn that diaphragm breathing. I try so hard to learn to breathe correctly when I want to improve my vocal lesson. That's exactly the same thing that I was talking about. And I realized that sometimes if you want to do something, accomplish something, if you do something else, get out of your comfort zone, it's full of surprises. Really full of surprises. Today, Charlie Cheatham asked a question, what you did not like, the things you didn't, the actual question is, the things you would not buy. And I didn't know that that was kind of the trick, or I shouldn't say the trick, the right word for it, but it was something that being really want to use that result, another event, and then you can use it in your table topic. I said that was a genius. That was a genius move, exactly what I want to talk about here. Sometimes get out of your comfort zone. Set your goal. Sometimes try something new. Enjoy real life. Try something new. And answer that question again is, what is the shortest distance between 2 dots in your real life? Sometimes it is not obvious. Mr. Toastmaster.